Winterfold. Who will be our special guest tonight?
Hi all and welcome to Storytime with me, Mr. Price, your favourite music teacher. And today I'm going to share a fantastic story which I used to read when I was a little boy called Noah's Ark. Not Crashoen, that's another story. I'll read you that next week. Now what I like about this book is a cracking story about Noah rescuing the animals, but I love the pictures inside. They're absolutely brilliant. So what I've done a little film for you with the pictures and story and a bit of music as well. So hope you enjoy that. Stay well, stay safe, and hope to see you back at school soon. Noah's Ark. One fine summer's day, a dove said to Mr. Noah, "A terrible flood is coming. You must build an ark and rescue a pair of all the living creatures in the world." Mr. Noah told his wife, his sons Shem, Ham and Japheth and their wives. Then he made a list of all the living creatures and drew some plans for the ark. Mr. Noah had never made an ark before. He puzzled over everything as Shem, Ham and Japheth cut down trees and began to build it. While the men were busy, Mrs. Noah fussed around the little house, making lists and packing things. She could not decide what to take. When the ark was finished, they loaded it with all the supplies they would need, whilst their neighbours watched with great amusement. Then Shem, Ham and Japheth led the farm animals to the ark. "They must go in 2 by 2 so I can check my list," said Mr. Noah. But the donkeys refused to go in 2 by 2. They upset the sheep and everyone. "Shem, hurry up with those donkeys," shouted Mr. Noah, and it took them all the afternoon to get the farm animals settled down into the ark. Only one of the donkeys was still being stubborn.
Shem, leave that silly donkey and come and eat your supper,"
shouted Mrs. Noah.
"Really, what a goose that donkey is,"
cackled the geese. The squirrels and other wild animals were much too timid to enter the ark in daylight. But after dark, when the rain began to fall, they hurriedly climbed aboard.
"Welcome," said Mrs. Noah to the swans. "I hope you are all comfortable."
"Yes, thank you," they said. "Foxes, badgers and all you hunters, listen," said Mr. Noah. "We must all live together peacefully on the ark. Will you promise not to go hunting?"
"Yes, Noah."
Meanwhile, it was raining so hard that only after a few days the water covered almost everything, and the ark sailed away to rescue all the animals in the world. Only the fishes thought the flood was wonderful and explored everything with great excitement. First, Mr. Noah hurried north to rescue everyone there before all the ice melted. Cold, wet, hungry animals and birds all standing on mountain tops waiting to be rescued. There were 2 of every kind, but to Mr. Noah's amazement, there was only one, rather sad, a dodo. The animals were so eager to be on the ark that Shem, Ham and Japheth had to work all day and night to rescue them all. The lionesses were so excited she nearly tipped the boat over, and the elephants almost broke the door down. Oh, how happy they were to be in the warm, cosy ark and go to sleep. Everyone loved Mr. Noah. Every day he went round making sure they were all happy and comfortable. Mrs. Noah made great friends with the giraffes. Before breakfast, the sea lions and walruses helped the men to catch fish. After lunch, the men cleaned out the animals' living quarters, while everyone took turns to run round and round the deck for exercise. Then after supper, Mrs. Noah told everyone stories till bedtime. And so the days passed, while it rained and rained and rained, for weeks without stopping, until suddenly, one morning,
They were all woken by the sunshine sparkling through the windows. The rain had almost cleared away and a rainbow glowed above. But some days later, a dove brought Mr. Noah an olive branch. "Ah, this means land. Now the flood is really over." So they hoisted the sails and followed the dove to the first land they had seen for months. And when the ark landed, there was such an excited scramble to go ashore, the gangplank almost broke. Then they had a lovely hot sunny holiday. But as the floodwater went down, Mr. Noah decided to go home. "It's so hot here, we must be in Africa," said Mr. Noah. The African animals agreed and sadly waved goodbye to the ark as it set off on its journey. Mr. Noah sailed all around the world on his way home, taking everyone to their country. The animals always felt so sad when the ark left them. They were almost sorry the flood was over. At last, the ark sailed into home waters, and all those still on board were very happy. Now Mr. Noah loves to tell his grandchildren about the flood and about all the friends and all the animals he rescued in the ark. The animals love telling the story to their children too. I hope you enjoyed the telling of Noah's Ark.